Okay, it's time for the stream to start. Welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you guys have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is. Today I'm going to, as the title suggests, I'm just gonna do more that commission from Friday. Now, if you weren't here on Friday, it's nothing too special. It's just a Power Rangers thingy. But I also plan on doing more redesigns just to like I don't know. It's been like scratching the back of my brain for a while, so hopefully I don't get tired like I did on Friday. Sorry about that. I just flipped my tablet. Uh, anyways, where's my VTuber? Okay, there he is. There he is. All right. Um, I suppose we should get started now. Start with the orange pet ranger. Oh, right. I should probably uh announce I'm streaming right now on other platforms. Hold on. Give me one moment. I am a big dum dum when it comes to this. Sorry if my guy is talking. Even though I'm not talking, my mic is really sensitive, so it sometimes picks up the clacking on my keyboard. Okay, I'll just copy and paste this. Uh, where promos, right? Okay. Now let me double check if that's all of the places I need to go. No stream announcements, right? Here. No. Okay. Cool. Excuse me. Oof. Mm. Currently drinking soda, so if you hear any like gaseous stuff coming out of my body. What's that? Before like I even started to like stream and like during the time where I'm like researching about streaming, because I do that a lot. I research before I could get into stuff to make sure that I'm gonna like what I'm doing. I'm not sure if anyone else is the same in that aspect, but during my time researching, I this is like the original thought where like I would just do commissions and maybe get a viewer here or there while just like doing nothing. Of course, now I know that streaming takes a lot more than just sitting in front of the computer and record yourself doing stuff. And while I like know that it's more than just that, um, I still have like troubles coming up with topics and stuff to talk about. And generally, that's probably because I'm more of an introverted person, where I can't like come up with topics. And, but even then, me as a person, I like to like I like to like bounce off to somebody like in a comedy act or something, or they just say something and I follow up, and yeah, I'm a follower. That's what I'm trying to say. Not much of a leader. Never get the chance to lead. Uh, and by that I mean I'm not much of a planner, as the great Mark Hamill puts it. Great Jared Leto. I'm naming jokers if you can't tell. And I feel like that prospect now is kind of funny because I'm a huge dork, and I like a lot of things. Like I like comic books and anime. No, I haven't been watching too much anime because all I've been watching is One Piece. And even then, I'm not watching much One Piece. Mainly because I can't like watch it on my own. Since I got my sister into it, so we just like sort of watch together most of the time, and it's fun. I think it's a lot better than watching it alone, honestly. Because knowing it's the thought of knowing that one who is like close to you understands your interests. Maybe I'm not sure about that, but like yeah, you should watch animes with friends or family. But if you don't have either, uh, watching it by yourself, watching One Piece is fine. What I'm worried about is getting to Dressrosa and then hating it. Hey, Mello, talking about One Piece. Uh, but yeah. Anyways, it's better to. Oh no, wait, hold on. I was talking about Dressrosa. Yeah, because I know. First day back at work. How was it? Kind of boring. Imagine having a job. Can't be me. I'm gonna stay living off of the government. I'm just kidding. I probably will get like something of a job. I'm not sure because all I want to do in life is just to draw and to like make people happy with my drawings. Anything. Anyways, back to One Piece. Uh, yeah. If you don't know, one of the arcs called Dressrosa, probably the most one of the most horribly animated like the Toei thing at the time. I think they started animating that in like 2013 or something. I don't know. They were using all their budget on Precure, I'm sure, or or something. Because Super didn't come out yet. That I know. I think. uh, anyways, they were spending their money more on the magical girl stuff because that's what gets them the most money. And they just sort of stopped like paying people at there's like Shonen Division at the time or something like that. And that's what made that's why early Super looked Dragon Ball Super looked like that a little bit ugh, because they were allocating money to different places. But as soon as the Dragon Ball Super movie came out, they knew that there's money in shonen anime again. So they got the same guy who animated Super, or who was like the designer for Super, to do um, to do One Piece Stampede, which is like a spin-off movie that's not really canon. And yeah, um, they're doing the most recent arc of One Piece. It's called Wano, and I heard a lot of good things from Wano. So I'm excited about that. I'm just not excited about the era where the pacing is bad and the animation is bad. Yeah, I'm just not excited for that part. But so far, One Piece has been a very, very good. I recommend everyone to watch One Piece at least once. At least get to Arlong Park, which is like the third arc, and it's not that even far. It's like 30 episodes. I know that's like a lot to ask for since like most anime is like 12. But if you don't like it by Arlong Park, you're probably not gonna like the entire series. So, and it's a damn good arc. It's a very good arc. But yeah, that's my stance on One Piece. Jeez, I've been sitting here talking about One Piece, and I forgot all the other points I was gonna talk about. It's stuff like right. I would ask you, Mello, but it came in during my One Piece speech. So I really forgot what I was talking about. Wow. I got added. For some reason I thought you meant like a normal commissioner. Okay. There's nothing. Is the same gray? Yeah, it's the same gray. I'm really trying to think here. That's good. I've been watching a lot of Minecraft theory videos for a while now. And I don't know about you guys, but Minecraft got some lore. Like some very heavy lore. And with the advent of 1.19 surfacing, probably coming up in like few months maybe. I hope they go heavy into the lore thing because I really like lore. I really like going into lore in video games. I feel like it's like a whole bunch interesting, especially when it's like a game that doesn't really explain lore. But which probably would be a reason why I would like the Souls games. But can't get into them. I know that like Elden Ring's out and everyone's like hyped about Elden Ring, but then there's like a lot of people who haven't played any Souls game before and are into the hype of it, and then just finding out that it's like one of the hardest games ever. I feel like it's really funny. The only Souls game I've played so far is Bloodborne, and I haven't gotten that far into it. I still can't get past the first area. Um, oh, it's a really big area though. I uh yeah, but yeah, I don't really like Souls games. Um, I'm a very impatient person. Let's just say that. Very aggressive on my playstyle. Really like to go in and do shit, even if it results in my death. Probably why I'm not that good at BRs. Uh, BRs being battle royales. If you don't. But yeah, I'm definitely the aggressive type. So things like patience really doesn't ring well with me. That's why I can't fight any of the super bosses in Kingdom Hearts, even though they should be I wouldn't say easy because they're obviously secret bosses that you're meant to fight uh like probably before you fight Ansem, or maybe like after you fight Ansem and you're like in New Game Plus. Uh but yeah, never really good with the patience stuff. I really like just going in and you know punch something. Jeez, I went in another tangent, and guess what? I forgot my points. Minecraft. I like I like Minecraft if you can't tell. And it's definitely not like a phase thing either. I've been playing like the same modded since my PC can handle mods. I've been playing in the same modded world for like probably like 3 months now. Probably not that hard to believe, but yeah, haven't found like many diamonds in that world. And there was like a point where I was struggling to find iron. Uh, this probably sounds interesting. You would like to watch it, but like pretty far into that world. So if I were to just like stream that part of the world, like where I'm at now, probably not gonna be as exciting. Though I can say I haven't fought the Ender Dragon yet. I've never beaten the Ender Dragon solo before. So maybe that might be exciting. Probably like a lot ways of make Minecraft exciting except the survival world. What the fuck? There we go. But yeah, not much to say about the Minecraft world. Um, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if that was the intention of the song, but it was glitching. Knowing people like the indie developers in the music industry, it probably was. I want to rest, but also want to make tiki stuff. Should probably go to rest. I mean, it's better to make stuff if you're not tired, angry, or in a bad mood. And not like bad as in like you're angry, like bad as in a very negative uh mindset. No, you know what I mean. Probably not best to make things when you're just when your brain wants things that aren't the thing you want to do, like being hungry. But her B-day is almost over. Oh, I didn't realize it was her birthday. Um, I mean, what harm is it to, you know, skip a Fire Emblem character's birthday? Probably not much harm. Wait, this is a different color? I guess it is. Hmm. Now, speaking of Fire Emblem, you know how I've been talking about emulation stuff for a while? I'm thinking about getting a Fire Emblem Awakening. Uh, I know that game pretty. Where do you go to? Oh, uh, I know that game is pretty good. Considering. Oh, that it's the revival of Fire Emblem. Do it. I would love to. I just gotta find the encrypted file of it. I mean, I gotta find a copy of Fire Emblem Awakening on my local game store. Anyways, yeah, I just need to find that, and I'll probably stream it on like Friday, which is funny because it was supposed to be the end of the franchise. Yeah, it was supposed to be, but it ended up being the thing that saved the franchise. It was great. Oh, if now that I have a working Wii, I could actually play Radiant Dawn and or Radiant. There was two of them. What were their names? Okay, there's Radiant Dawn. What was the other one called? Unless it is just Radiant Dawn. Path of Radiance. I have two copies of Awakening, one digital, one physical. Yeah, thank you, Mello. Path of Radiance. Yeah. I could actually go and get those games. I really do wish that Nintendo actually just spends time into porting games over to the Switch because it is their most like successful console in a while. Um, like considering the Wii U's performance, and I know like the Wii is probably or no the DS or the Wii is probably their most successful, but the Switch is equally as successful if not more. So I really do hope that they go and put the time into having old games be played. You know, but like without the $60 price tag. Jesus Christ. I really do miss old Nintendo. New Nintendo is like very grimy. Like very mean, even though I suppose they've always been like that, I guess. But like more mean than usual. Like whatever they take down, they don't even make a game out of it. They just sort of take stuff down without a word and just not do anything. Because before, like 2016, 17, they would see someone like make, a Metroid 2 remake. And what do? They take it down. But you know what? They made their own. Originally just wanted a digital, but like a year or two ago, someone on Discord, was selling some stuff on eBay, and a buyer would get free mini art, physical copy of Awakening in case someone was one of his items. Cool. It's really cool. Physical art is really cool when it comes with a game. But as I was saying, yeah, they would just like generally make something out of the thing that they took him down. Like Pokemon Uranium. I don't know why they even decided to take that one down. I think that one was just like a waste of money to take down, considering like it was just a Fire Red ROM, like a modded ROM, and there's like a billion of those. But that one specifically they took down, like it's confusing. And but they made Gen 7 out of it, I guess, and it had nothing to do with what uranium was going for. It barely, Sun and Moon barely had a dark story. I guess it wasn't until, like, Ultra Sun that they had a darker story, but even then it wasn't that, like, dark per se. Sure, Necrozma was scary, but, like, still caught him. They still, like, had a being that absorbs light in the palm of your hands. Like, I get it. It's just not enough to justify the point. But then they go on to like take down like fucking Metroid 4. Well, it's technically not taken down. They're just like under a different name, but they don't even do anything. Or not Metroid, Earthbound, Mother 4. Uh, they don't even do anything with Mother aside from like Smash Brothers stuff. So I'm wondering if they're really just protecting their IP or there's something going on. Because whatever it is, it's just the mean. It doesn't justify the means. Like I genuinely believe they're just wasting money just to waste money. At this point, hell, we couldn't even get fucking Lego Zelda because of them. Like, who wouldn't want to buy a like Zelda set? Everybody would love to pay money for that. But what do? It's like, take that out of the goddamn competition. We don't want that shit. Why? There's money right there. Just work with Lego. It's not like they're changing your IP. The most atrocious so far. I guess no. I guess the most recent example is Siva Gunner's channel being taken down because all those Nintendo strikes. Which, yes, I guess he was uploading them legally. How the else fuck? How the fuck else are you gonna listen to fucking the Fire Emblem Awakening beach theme without the edit? I'm sure you know what the if not look up I mean not Siva Gunner, Gilva Center. Siva Gunner is the one that makes the amazing rips. Anyways, yeah. How else were we gonna listen to the original song without popping in fucking a switch in our pocket with heard it was even Nintendo that copyright strike them. YouTube confirmed that it was Nintendo. Uh, YouTube creators at least. And considering it's from an official account, probably. That was probably the case. But yeah, there's no other way to listen to individual music. I feel like they should do a Sega thing where they have their music on Spotify. It's so easy. It just give them the rights to the music and you get money from listeners. Because that's how people are getting money off of Spotify. They get listeners, daily listeners. And they listen to their music daily, which means they get money out of it. It's so simple for them to get money, yet they never take the opportunity to do so. I don't know if it's because the new president is like, or sell albums digitally. Exactly. But they don't do that. They sell it physically. I don't know why. I guess multiple of I guess the higher ups at Nintendo, the president of Nintendo, whatever, they're just old farts who don't know what the industry's like anymore and are like jaded or whatever. or they're Miyamoto who just wants to see the Mario movie and doesn't give a fuck about everything else that's going on in the company. Like, it's very frustrating to be a Nintendo fan as of this point, because before then we could like a lot of people still excuse them, but before then it was excusable for what they did. Like, we joke around about like the Nintendo ninjas, but the ninjas right now just seem like the Nintendo Yakuza, which is funny because the last president was a Yakuza member, but that never led up to somewhere. But yeah, I'm just really frustrated at Nintendo at this point. I still like the games. You could still buy the games and like be mad about the company that you're supporting, even though like I get that it's a very backwards train of thought, because why support the thing that you hate? But a lot of people do that. Like, look at Overwatch players. They hate the game that they're playing now, yet they're still buying skins. They're still buying emotes. They're still under Bobby's thumb, even though Bobby left the Bobby Kosak. Even though Bobby Kosak left the company, they're still under his thumb, licking his boot. Why is it Christmas? It's February. This is very late into the song. Very late into the song too. I don't know why it's Christmas. There's the otter who hates eating watermelon, but keeps eating it. I have never seen that otter, but I would love to see it. Yeah, but exactly. They're consumers that don't like the thing that they're consuming, but they still consume it. And it's either like a nostalgia thing or like denial. For me, they just like make good games, just like bad business decisions. You know, like I'll excuse every Pokemon game in the planet because I don't give a fuck if the graphics look good, as long as the gameplay is good. I couldn't even say that because now that I'm semi not poor, I understand why high fidelity is good. But even then, I I am a Sword and Shield apologist, if you want to call it that, and I love Sword and Shield. Here it is. I should really turn off links, huh? You could oh look, Otter dislikes watermelon. I can't eat it. Yesterday we discovered a series of photos of a giant otter at Zin uh, Zlinsu in the Czech Republic. Photos are noteworthy because it said water otter is crying, eating watermelon. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me post this. Hold on. Let's save it to the downloads. Where's OBS? Here's the image. As you can tell, the otter does not want does not like the watermelon one bit. Uh-oh, it seems the Twitch app is broken. Give me a second. It always does this when I minimize the screen. Anyways, yeah. just, yeah, remove that. Yeah, watermelon. Oh, tonight is just setting. Oh, stop. But yeah, I will defend Sword and Shield with my life. Because eventually that game did get good. And people liked it. It's not to the point where it's like a revered Pokemon game like Black and White. But I'm sure with time people are gonna look back on it and say that it's a good game. All things considering. I'm not sure if it's gonna get the Black and White treatment. Hell. It's probably never gonna get the red and blue treatment. People are just nostalgia blind with red and blue. But yeah, hopefully it gets like Gen 4 treatment, where people liked it, even though I original Gen 4, like on the DS. Eesh. Not that it's bad or anything. It's just remember the thing I mentioned earlier, where like impatient. That combat is so slow. It is a baby crawl compared to the newer games. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and look at this cricket top bide me for 3 hours. That's just not the move. But yeah, anyways, I could defend Gen 8, but I will I will still call out Nintendo whenever it does something bad and then covers it up. It's weird because it's being more prominent now more than ever, I feel. Especially like it's like every month they do something horrible and they make it up with like a direct or something to distract. It's very odd that they do something like this. I'm pretty sure it's not on purpose, but they're they're doing things very consistently. Not I'm not gonna lie, they are very consistent on what they do. Which I don't know to whether to applaud them or berate them. Because God damn. The Siva Gunner the Giva Sunner thing is really just like a back to back like thing, isn't it? Like I don't that's the thing though, it kinda works. Because I do not remember anything past Siva Gunner, but I know that there's something there that they done that people got mad about because Nintendo did a thing. I don't remember what that thing is. And I don't like that it works. Oh, it was Evo. Right. It was Nintendo saying that Smash Brothers will no longer be an Evo. Why? It's money. It's advertisement. It's free money. I will go on to say this till the end of time. Until they get like a new president, a younger president maybe. Or like a boardroom with younger people. As soon as those boomers die, things are probably gonna get better. No hate on boomers. But goddamn, they make the worst decisions. Doesn't Sony own Evo yet now? Yeah, but the thing is, they owned Evo last year, and Smash Brothers was in that lineup last year. I'm pretty sure, right? It was Evo 2020 lineup. Was it 2020? Oh, it wasn't. Oh no no, this was the canceled lineup. I forget that it's a new year. Evo Online 2021 line. It was not on the main stage. No. But still, the fact that Sony went out of their way to say that Smash isn't coming to this year's Evo means that they were planning to have Smash in Evo. But I guess Nintendo did not want to be in that space, right? I suppose Nintendo does not want to pay Sony for a game that they don't want to support. Yeah, Smash hasn't been in Evo hasn't been in Smash since 2019. Well, they couldn't have been in 2020 because the redacted thing happened, and it couldn't have in happen in 2021's online Evo event because it has bad netcode. Also, it's a Bamco game, so no rollback at all. Fuck you, Harada. I will go on to say that more and more times. I hate Harada's decisions. I like Tekken. I just don't like Harada. Like I do not understand his hate for rollback. I just think he's old. I think that's a problem. He's just too old to figure out what rollback is, and will not learn. It's those sunglasses. It's blinding him. If you guys don't know, Harada is the creator of Tekken. He's behind the decisions of every Tekken game, but he's also the design. He's also a part of Bandai Namco's whole fighting game division. The whole fighting game division. So that's Dragon Ball Fighters. That's Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. No wait, that's Arceus. Never mind. No, no, no. I think yeah. I think Grand Blue is a part of the Banco thing. So that's Grand Blue, that's Tekken, and that's Smash Brothers. So none of those games are gonna get rollback netcode. And if you don't know what rollback is, it's pretty much better netcode than delay based netcode. In layman's term. It's a system that predicts inputs, basically. He was producer and director, but he didn't create Tekken. Oh, my bad. Uh, yeah, that my Tekken knowledge is just not there. But yeah, he has too much power over the. I wouldn't say too much power because he is a respected. I don't respect him, but he is a respected member, I guess, in Bandai Namco's lineup of video games, fighting games in general. Oh yeah, that's the Demon Slayer game as well. I guess. I don't know if there's like a whole like a separate thing for them, but like it's a arena fighter, and I think arena fighters. I think Bandai Namco doesn't know the difference between arena fighters and other fighters, so they just lump them together. But yeah, that Demon Slayer game never gonna get rolled back. Probably will play like ass online. I guess they could go the route of absorb netcode, like whatever fucking Sega created for Virtua Fighter 5. Because it's still delay based. But the thing is, they just have more servers. That's the difference between regular delay based and absorb delay based, which is just the number of servers. Which, now saying that, is just delay based, but more servers. Oh yeah, that Bamco also owns Soul Calibur. So yeah, no rollback for that either. I guess that's like another like publisher or even a person that I'm frustrated with in the video game industry. This stream does have the mature filter, right? Just wanna double check. I don't want to sit here eating my words after ranting, I suppose, about Harada. Am I done with the front range with the Rangers here? Um, yeah, I think I'm done with them. What? Go what?
Cook rice when you're done.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my sister came in. She wanted me to cook rice after I'm done streaming. Little does she know, I stream till 8. Or hopefully. No. I mixed the white in. There, fixed. His neck's a little wonky, ain't it? Why? Just give me the correct color, please. What was I going on before I spoke about uh rollback deck code? Something about video games. Something about frustrations. Something about that. See, I'm not the best with memory. If you haven't figured it out yet, kind of my weak points. Well, if I can't remember what I was talking about, I guess I just make a new talking point. I've been playing KOF 15 recently, but yeah, I got it. I haven't gone online yet. I haven't. I've only now just bought PS Plus. I'm playing on PlayStation 4. So, um, yeah. Anyways, so far it's been a good game. Um, I guess my only problem with King of Fighters isn't really with the game itself. It's probably the controller. I don't like the feel of the DualShock. It's been a while since I've played an actual game with the DualShock. It's not Kingdom Hearts. And man, I'm not sure if it's the gates of the because I play I'm like a weirdo. I play fighting games using the not by using the D-pad but the control stick. Uh, I don't know. I'm yeah, I'm just weird like that. Uh, but yeah, the does a number on your thumb. It really does. Especially how far it is compared to other controllers. Like for instance, the Switch Pro controller is like slightly smaller, and probably can't really feel it, but because of how like minuscule the change is. But while long sessions of play, it really hurts with the DualShock, with the DualShock 4. So I can't, especially like in a game in KOF 15 where they definitely have um parts of the game that's very like like doing climax supers and like the level 2 supers, but like the level ones or just supers in general, I guess. Doing those on repeat really hurts. It hurts me. Which is I suppose it's sad because I really like King of Fighters. even though I've never owned 13 or 14. But I played 98 um, Fightcade, and it was really fun. And I'm just sad that I really can't go pro on this game unless I'm like playing it on Steam, and that's like another $60 that I have to use or spend on, not use. I haven't been playing online though. I've mostly, well, not even mostly. I played one story mode, and it was Team Fatal Fury's ending because I like Fatal Fury. I like Terry, though surprisingly, I'm better with Joe Gashi. He's like a Muay Thai fighter. I'm better with him than I am with Terry, which I feel is weird, but I don't know. He just feels good. I guess it's like the preconceived knowledge of knowing Terry's moves, yet never know how to apply them in like Smash Brothers in '98. Really gets you. Um, yeah, really telling how different a game is compared. Oh, and the reason why I lumped Smash Brothers in there is because that's my intro to King of Fighters. I just remembered seeing the trailer, the initial trailer without the gameplay and stuff, and thought Terry is a really cool character. I love that this game was the game that inspired Sakurai to make Smash Brothers, and I wanted to play it. Eventually did, and the rest is history. The rest is me going, how my thumbs hurt. Well, thumb singular. I guess a way to alleviate that pain is to use the D-pad, but that's like requiring like a new skill just to learn, and yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to be even decent with a D-pad. Or I could buy a fight stick. And fight sticks are like a lot of money. Plus, who knows if I even like get used to playing on a fight stick, aka an arcade stick. So, yeah. Not the not the best of timelines. What the hell? Oh, and if Sony is announcing Smash isn't gonna be in this year's, I wonder if they're actually doing in live tournaments, right? In person tournaments this year. I don't think it'd be a good idea per se, but we're getting. I wouldn't even say we're getting better with our situation, but it's definitely not. Yeah, definitely didn't climb as high as 2021. Still not a good idea to do an in-person event, but I guess if Spider-Man can do it, I guess Evo could too. Now just to make the cast shadow. It shouldn't be too hard. Don't know how to deselect the area without using this pen. That's one part. Okay. Why is it like this? I hate it. Why the fuck? I did not press OK on that. What the frick? Oh, thank you for the raid, Asbiel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello everyone. Don't mind me, just be drawing shit. Hey Necro. How's it going? I tag with my probably sleeping audience, XD. Oh, why would they be sleeping? You're an entertaining person, aren't you? Oh. I've heard this song before. I think I repeated the album. No, one of my peeps went to bed and probably left my stream open. Oh. That makes some sense. Yeah. So far in my streaming career, I haven't had that happen yet. Though that doesn't mean there might be. So far, I haven't made any talking points yet, so probably someone's going to sleep. I did mention about KOF earlier, but that didn't last too long. I mean, I can understand my fellow Germans. Oof. That is it's very early in the morning, very late at night, depending how you see it. KOF good. KOF is good. Very good. Love it very much. Good game. Haven't beaten the game with Team Hero yet, I will admit. It's in my to-do list. Me and my sister finally finished catching up to the lore KOF. So now we can just like go in and not be surprised by anything. Well, anything having to do with the past stories. Yeah, because before I didn't know too much about the story. I will admit. I mean, I knew some things like King's story, but not much important. But yeah, we've caught up all the way up to Shude's thing. Now we can actually play the game without any spoilers to the story, I guess. I already mentioned that we haven't been done Team Hero yet. But I heard or I've seen that there's different endings. Well, yeah, there's different endings, but like, it's a whole different sides to the same story, like with Team Crimson or whatever Ash's team is called, and I don't know, maybe Team Orochi. Uh, Hydern's team definitely something there. Team Sacred Treasures probably most definitely. But yeah, those teams definitely do those next if I have the time. Probably not a whole lot of time since there aren't any holidays up until March. So probably gonna take a while before I get to everyone. But yeah, that is a lot more than 4 people watching Twitch. What does the stream manager say? It says 5. Well, 5 is a lot more than 4. I know Twitch takes a bit of time updating the viewer count. Uh, so far, haven't really looked at it. Twitch takes it's sleep time. Yeah. So far, haven't really looked. Viewer counts probably better. That's pretty much everything. Yeah, I remember the whole alinity thing. It took their time on that one. But yes, I think this is finished. I guess I'll send the export the file and send it to the commissioner now. Took them 2 to 3 days to finally realize that I hit 50 followers. Yikes. But yeah, it's whatever. Ooh. Didn't I export you as a PNG? Okay, and sent. I have an half. I have a half hour left. Okay, let's get on to the redesigns. I need to scratch this itch before it leaves me. Or before it consumes me. Um, so yeah, doing another RWBY redesign. I didn't think I'd do one so soon, but doing another one. Uh, one of the characters that I've really wanted to redesign. I'm pretty sure he's on screen now. It's Mercury. Mercury Black. He's probably the most boring. Oh, itches are evil. They give me to do things. Anyways, he's probably got the most bland design. Probably as you can see now. Not much going. I'll ask you something. If you have the first time seeing this character, what do you think is his weapon? I'll give you a hint. It's on his person right now. You're probably not gonna find out due to the fact that I do not make light of his weapon. And those are his legs. It's these. Break a leg, sis. Yeah. What are these? Honestly, what the fuck? If you've known nothing about RWBY and you saw this character for the first time, you'd probably think he just has chunky boots. You're probably not gonna think, hey, that's a gun. This is the gun part. You're probably just gonna think that's a weird belt. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna redesign Mercury to make sure his legs stand out. Because goddamn, I like kickers. Probably. Oh no, I spilled soda on myself. Probably a weird thing to say, but in fighting games, I love the kicking types. I like the Muay Thai fighters. I like the fucking kickboxers. Anyone who just kicks more than they punch, I like. So seeing Mr. Mercury Black here be boring, be gray most of the time. Really, really disappoints me. So here I go with the pose. I'm gonna make sure his legs are emphasized. And that they're fucking chonkers. More chunky than the actual design depicts them. And from what I've seen in the show, he has got robotic legs. The bottom parts of his legs are robotic. They don't make notice of that part. They don't tell me that they're robotic legs. And it's like all the way up to the thigh. I feel like that should be one of the things that they should emphasize is that he has robot legs and he's really good at kicking. Also, why is it only on scale and rotate? Free transform. Why the fuck? Okay, this is weird. I don't like this. Here we go. Made a previous pun because of the part where they reveal that he has robot legs. I didn't know you watched RWBY. SBO. Honestly did not. But you know what? I'm glad that you have. But doesn't hiding them make sense as a hidden assassin thing? You would be right, but every other villain in the cast has a gun or a weapon that completely is different from their character. Uh let me show you a character real quick. His name is Watts. He has a revolver. Let me find a good. Because he's not really much of a secretive person. He's like the left right now. He's like the left hand man of Salem as of now. So probably he probably has more um anyways he probably has more of like sight on him probably later on. Anyways, this is Watts. As you can tell, his gun is very intricate. It's a very good looking gun too. I like the design here. I like the very swirls. But you could tell that here. Let me poke it with the red. Here, uh, basically his whole thing doesn't really match with his gun. His gun is very bright. It's got very neon light. Um, it doesn't really reference the character that he's like Dr. Watson from Sherlock Holmes doesn't really reference that. His design itself doesn't really reference that except his big old mustache here. Uh, but anyways, yeah, you can see complete opposite of what he wears. You don't really see much of red in the gun, and you don't really much see of that neon blue on his person. The gun is really French. Yeah, even though I feel like it should be more British. British gun. Probably put like a clock on it or something. I don't know. How the fuck do you spell it? Is it Tyrion? Tyrion. Uh, this is his old design. Um, this is Tyrion. As you can see, his weapons very noticeable. They're pincers because he's a scorpion. You can see with his tail, his head thing here. Uh, yeah, he's not hiding them for shit. He always wears them, and they're like holstered like they're like this. They're holstered like that. So yeah, not really hiding anything, are we? Um. So yeah, I'm just gonna make his legs a bit more of a center point. And get that like cocky behavior because he's a bitch. He wants to be top dog. I don't know what that means. He's a homeless person. He was homeless. I remember that. He's an orphan too. So I guess he wants to get back at the world that mistreated him, even though his family. I think he killed his family. I don't remember. I don't remember, dude. But yeah, probably should give him a sharp jaw. Flutter jaw. So yeah. Oh, don't have much time here. Oh yeah. There's also Hazel, but he doesn't have a weapon. He just sort of is the weapon. He's yeah. There's also Emerald, and with that name, yeah, his dad was abusive and took his semblance, so he took his life. Youch. Yeah. So I don't know what this deal is. Oh yeah, he wasn't really much of an assassin either. He was in secret, but being in secret it does not make you really much of an assassin. They even try to kill Ruby, I don't think. In Volume 3. But yeah. Also did not realize you also watched RWBY. Never really spoke on that much when I did the initial redesigns. So I'm probably gonna keep his pants the same way. Hoping to see you work on Glinda one day. Oh, Glinda. See, just like Rooster Teeth, I forgot about her. uh, Glinda's design is fine. It doesn't really scream the Good Witch of the West. I could do something with Glinda. I'm probably gonna add her reference somewhere. Glinda, good witch. I only watched up until the end of that volume, huh? Where Crow's poisoned, that's volume 4. Kind of dropped off because of how troublesome Twitter's fandom part can be. Generally, you shouldn't judge a series based on their fandom. Except the, RWBY fandom really is a, very disruptive sort. Um, but other than that, um, you shouldn't, oh my gosh, why? You shouldn't, base your opinions based off of what the fandom thinks. Base your decision on what the show is. So far, the show hasn't been really good. Disruptive is a really light word for the RWBY RP verse. I have not followed the RP verse much. But if they're anything like the actual RWBY fandom, or the RWBY fandom prime, uh, then that must be really hard set and having things be as well as the show or very set in a railroad sort of thing in the show, set to the show, and screw it, getting a burger. Hope you enjoy that burger. Um, but yeah, that's all I have to say on that. And there are not good references for Glinda, huh? I mean, there's a bunch of art. There's just not a bunch of official art. I guess I'll use the Amity version of her. There. Jeez, these references are so small. I don't understand why Ainlee doesn't just show all of her art, concept art, on like a page or something. Hide that for now. Anyways, yeah. Um, if you are looking into getting back to RWBY, I will advise you, Volume 5 is not the best volume out there. Just saying. Uh, probably one of the worst seasons because it really doesn't go anywhere. But Volume 6 has some good parts, as I've heard. Then again, I will tell you with a grain, take this with a grain of salt. I have not watched RWBY since Volume 5. Yeah. So yeah, can't get worse than Yang being whining over her arm for the entire darn season. I feel that they handled that part well enough. Because losing your arm is a very traumatic experience, but I get it. You would think. But if you don't mind spoilers, uh, a character goes through a traumatic experience, but it's not handled as well. Actually gets handled worse. I'm not gonna tell who the character is, but I will say that you can do a whole lot worse than Yang uh, being mopey. You do a whole lot worse. Uh, that wasn't towards you. That was towards not. Oh. Weiss getting poked? I mean, I thought Weiss was the one doing the poking. uh, no. Twitter's a god awful and keeping spoilers under a carpet. Uh, that did happen, but there was no repercussions after for that. It happens in like later, like way later. Like past the part I watched. Most people agree at this point. They wish Cinder or Neo would just die already. Yeah. From what I've seen, they're not doing anything special with Cinder. Unfortunately. Because she was, emphasis on was, an interesting character. Took us a bit too long to get to her backstory, but it's generally just Cinderella again. But yeah. They had multiple chances to make her interesting, but the villains gotta lose so that good guys can win. That's how I summed it up. I'm not sure if other people summed it up that way, especially since I will emphasize again, did not watch past Volume 5. She was just worse Virgil. Was she the son of Sparta? Her entire family name, Weiss, and most family member names made me crack up uncontrollably because it's just point blank simple German words. Not sure Cinder or Neo's scared. I don't even know Neo's last name. Could just be Politan. I would never known. I guess I'll keep the design of the boot itself. Like the general design of it. Mercury's based off of Icarus, right? Or like Weiss, White, Sneeze now. Yeah, because she's Snow White. Yeah, that's the point. I get that it's like a simple German word, but Simple's not always bad. Um, I guess an American way of thinking is like there's like if there's like a character in the show called Bald Bunyan, like I wouldn't mind too much. Uh, but that could just be me, you know. I'm not sure what you Germans think. How the fuck does shoe work? Wait, that's just Yang's gauntlet on his leg. I recognize this part. What the hell? No wonder I like it. It's just Yang's gauntlet. Okay, I'm going to. I guess I'll have to change it up a bit to make it not too similar to Yang's gauntlet. Keeping the steel-toed shoe though. With this general design here. It is. Probably like make it like a. See, I don't know what his gun is. I can't tell what this part is. It looks like a rifle, but the magazine doesn't screen. Like the bullets here don't make me think of like rifle shots. They're probably upside down, probably. So it's probably like it is. Is isn't that like iron sights right here? Aren't these iron sights? If they are iron sights, I probably shouldn't like make them a revolver. I could make it a drum magazine though. Maybe like make it Tommy gun related. Because I'm pretty sure they're not gonna go like in 1 grand on this leg. But it is a rifle. Okay, keep his hair like that. His hair is probably the most iconic part of him, which is not good. The legs should be. Their weapons should be. I mean, Yang's hair is pretty iconic. Looked it up. Mercury is based on Mercury, the Roman version of Hermes. That makes a lot more sense. I didn't know the Roman version name for Hermes. So I thought it was Icarus, but clearly wrong. What did Hermes do to deserve to be a villain? It's probably not anything related at all. You gotta admit, uh, the story characters definitely do play a role in how they should act in the show. Should. We still haven't seen any of the other bears uh, from the Goldilocks story, or a bigger bad wolf yet. In that case, now that I'm looking at this leg more, uh, the clip kind of looks like a banana, like two banana clips put together. Probably not what I was gonna go for, but it's still a rifle, so well, it doesn't matter as much. There we go. Uh, let's. How about we make it a ball joint? Everybody loves ball joints, right? He's a robot, anyways. It doesn't matter. There. Uh, technically we do see. I mean, yeah, technically the Beowulfs exist, but character-wise, no big bad wolf. Usually, there's like characters like Junior who are like representations of like the animal creatures, and even then there's like the Aesops that are based off of Aesop's fables, and Tyrion who's like the scorpion in that one Aesop fable. But the one where the scorpion's on the toad. So there's like people representing creatures, not really the creatures themselves representing the stories. Uh, I was thinking of the Beowulfs, but then I remember a certain thing from Volume 1. I mean, Volume 8. I think I know what you mean. Don't think that's supposed to be a reference. It's possibly just another Wizard of Oz reference, that thing is. Not sure what it could be. Probably from the sequel, the lesser known sequel. Who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Potentially, if it goes the way I think it goes. We can only do all we could do is hope with the series. Right now, I gotta replicate it. Okay. The first part, see, goes like this. Here's the drum magazine. Here's the gun part. Going a bit above uh, the time here, but I do not mind. Uh, oh, right. I forgot about the wingtips. That's special. That's how you know that he's Hermes. Because how else are you supposed to get it? When I do eventually get the coloring Mercury here, I probably will um, give him that blue. And shoot, probably make it the primary color instead of like an accent. Look at that leg. Doesn't it look already better? Can't you see how chonky it is? That shit's a weapon. Now for this back part. I'll be completely honest. Don't know what to do with this back part. Not sure how much gun it should be. And how much leg it should be. Look back at the reference here. There's a ball joint here. Oh, why did she get rid of these racing stripes? These are so good. Racing stripe here. Racing stripe there. Good. Now that we know that it's implied it's on both sides. Also, the shape is not the same. I'll fix it. Not much is gonna change from the jacket part of things. Probably just gonna give him like a full turtleneck instead of like this half sweater he has. Hopefully I just like make the pants one color so it's like not too segmented here. Um okay. Let me put this to the side. Let's see if his silhouette here. You kidding me? Okay. Uh you could definitely tell that legs very chunk. You could definitely tell that the legs are a feature here. Let me just where's my lasso tool? Just erase this part. There we go. I could give more design, more of an actual design to the jacket itself. something that it may be. Now, should I or should I not give him the fingerless gloves? Oops, I've been drawing on the wrong layer. Hopefully I got it. Because I don't think the gloves are that important. Or at least important enough to be like something to be looked at. Because he doesn't really fight with his fists like at all. And scrolls, they don't have the disadvantage of needs to have a finger to be sensed that it's being touched. So probably keep it as like regular old gloves. I'll give a seam line showing that it's a glove. No, I'm keeping the zipper pants. Those actually make sense on why they're supposed to be there. Yeah. Let me make the leg more thinner. Actually, the leg shouldn't even be thick to begin with. Hold on. Wait, hold on. What is this Glinda pick? Oh. Oh my. They have the idea of legs. They're not as like spindly and thin as I thought they would be. Um, maybe make these cuffs black. I'm gonna finally end it here. I think it's a good stopping point. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the bits of this stream. I'm definitely gonna continue doing the this redesign. I got Glinda, and I'm gonna do Oscar later. I feel like he's in need of a redesign as well. Anyways, thank you for coming. Hopefully, I can see you guys on Wednesday. Probably have some like backed up homework considering now I have classes on Monday. So hopefully I get to see you guys on Wednesday, and I hope you guys had a good time. I will see you guys later. Goodbye. Yeah, you too. Have a good rest too. And I'll